Whitechapel is very healthy now. I do need to treat him for his cold and find out some clues there for more experience. And nothing here. It seems like Louise Teasdale might still be savable. There she is. Thank goodness. Ooh, tasty rats. Come here, let's have some breakfast.
I can't believe I'm doing
Ooh,
this.
hello! Every time. Come on! If you want to do this, let's do this right. Oh! I need to get back. Oh, careful. I'm just gonna drink. Let's get some blood back before we kill him off. There we go. Oh. Okay, or as we kill him off. Are you gonna stay over there? You just stay over there. Where are the rats?
I have this thirst for blood.
I'm gonna have to use most of this blood to heal, I think. Right. We're heading back to the West End. And on the way, I've just been treating a couple of people on the docks who had headaches and fatigue and the like. Let's get a heal in. I almost want to give saving Louise Teasdale another go, because now that Blood Spear should do more damage, I'm a little bit higher level. I felt like the fight with the Force Skull that kind of had me stumped, I'm better equipped to deal with. What is... Leave them be. I just want to have a little look around here. I don't think I have explored this little corner of the world. A lot of Skull and the like around here. Let's get this one. Oh, no, I messed that up. I thought I could get a few hits in before I drank him. There we go. No one else seemed to have... Oh, hello. I spoke too soon. He definitely noticed. Oh. There we go. Come on. Don't make this harder on me. Thank you. Have I... Ooh, yes, I think I did come down here before. Where am I on the map? Yeah, let's not go that way. I want to take that route that way, but let's just finish exploring this corner. Oh, in case there's like a box or something I can have, we're going to have to fight them. Come on. Alright, let's get an unleash in. Let's get him a little bit closer, and here we go. Oh. Beginning to feel powerful again. For the moment. It never lasts. Oh, sugar. Oh, that was close. Oh, well, we've satisfied our curiosity, at the very least. And that's good enough for me. I've just been treating a few citizens for various ailments such as headaches and fatigue, and I realise I'm still missing a citizen in the docks. So I've been having a patrol, and I think the only place I haven't really investigated in the docks in depth is on the other side of the bridge here. Because I've definitely been to the left. This is... Well, down here is where we drank Seymour. But I don't recall going on the other side of it. And it looks like even I can get under the bridge, which I'm not sure I've ever done. So I might... Oh, you know what? I think I did very briefly head in this direction and then decide better of it. Yeah. Yes, I came this way. I went through the gate. It looked like a bad neighborhood, so I decided to turn around and go back. But now I think about it, and now that we discovered that some citizens are actually quite far off in remote parts of districts sometimes, I think it's time we investigate. Yeah, this is what turned me off. That level at 28 Scarl. But we're not too scared of them anymore. Wary of them. But we're not afraid. Can I? No. Oh, okay. No. Okay. No, I'm a little bit afraid. Come on, let's get a drink. God, that burning hurts. Ow. Come on, down you go. Oh, back up, back up. Oh, forgot about that. So I've just woken up after a long day's slumber. Hello, we'll have that. Whatever that is. Okay, this is... Yeah, right over there on the other side of all these steel girders. That's where we drank Seymour. I can hear something going on down here. Hello. Right, let's try to steer clear of her. Hello? Oh, the wet boots. Oh, is this a wet boot boy? Good thing he didn't turn around when I was murdering these people. I should have been a bit more cautious about that. Hello, sir? This gate was open. They could have just walked in had they not been quite so mindless. You should have locked it at least. Are you drunk? Hello?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
Considering I just saved your
life.
line.
Staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
You seem completely, well, almost completely drunk. Yeah, you're definitely straddling that line between tipsy and just flat out drunk. But your son... Oh, wait. If he was part of the Priwen Guard, which is how I'm assuming this is going to go, I might have already drunk him. Drunk him. Are you a Wet Boot Boys member? I'll leave you be. You get out of here. Right, well, there's a new citizen we can talk to once he gets back to safety. What? No, when I said go to safety, I didn't mean just pull out another bottle and keep drinking. Well, we're here now. Let's have a look. It's quite a nice place if it wasn't so run down. Maybe this did used to be a nicer neck of the woods, even though it is still in the docks, which has never been a nice neck of the woods. Dear Mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood and to the people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I am ready for whatever comes. thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Boete. They only seem tall because we are on our knees. I won't kneel any more, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother. Jack. Oh, so this was Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Perhaps Enid's son.
Definitely Enid's son. I thought Jack was the one that was killed outside the pub. But now I think about it, surely that was killed by... Oh no, wouldn't have been killed by Sean and... Nancy? Oh, I forget her name. That's dreadful, but I forget her name. The Scar lady he escaped with. I need to remember my own patient's name. Oh, there's a Scar... Right. You just look away while I deal with this Scar. It's just going to be bloody and violent, and you don't want to see that when you're drinking. If we leave her, she's probably going to feed on him. Let's have a drink. Hopefully he's not watching too closely or he's too drunk to realise what's going on. Oh! Okay, back. Have a blood spear. I think she's resistant to blood, but... Oh! Oh, sugar. I hate that powder. I am losing track of her. What's going on to my right? Is that more Prue and guards? Come on. Right, forget trying to get a drink. Let's just get her. I need to just focus on trying to take people down sometimes.
More I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
I'll have to take that to Mason Swanborough. I was not expecting to find that there. Right, what's... Look, all of you, just stop. We don't need this in this neighborhood. I probably should have left these guys alone. That's too tough, Scarl. I have no blood. Ow. Right. Okay. Oh, I was close. Have a drink. Blood spear, that one. Let's get a drink of him. Oh. Come on. Okay, that wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be. Let's grab all of this. The more I think about it, now that we've saved... What was even their name, the person we've just saved? Archer Woodbead. We've saved Archer Woodbead. So there's going to be more clues we can discover about him. We can go back to Enid with this last clue we've discovered, hopefully. And if we can save Louise Teasdale... wherever she appears, hopefully that's even more we can talk about. And there are still a number of people I can meet, so I might make tonight a rescue night and a meet and greet. And then hopefully get even more experience to evolve and take on Doris Fletcher. Because her in her theatre, she is quite in her element and rather powerful. Let's head to the West End. Try find some people, talk to them, get to know them, and we'll give rescuing Louise a stab. Oh, no, okay, I've accidentally dropped my shadow cloak a little bit too soon. Right, I guess we're doing this. Ooh. Okay, you don't hit as hard as another couple of fuckholds I know. Yeah, okay, you're a lot easier to deal with, actually. Oh, I was worried there. For a moment, I was very worried. You... Okay, he's down. Right, that was, well, it was unexpected. I need to try not to be so cocky, dropping my cloak so soon. Venus Crossley, and is that somewhere I can shadow step? Perhaps not, but we've spoken to Clarence a couple of times. Let's see if we can uncover more hints from her.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in.
Yes, thank you.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Right, there you are.
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
I'm just here for pleasant conversation, hopefully. Yes, I've learnt about your financial situation with your husband printing those leaflets.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
It's understandable. Your husband has given into this obsession with vampires. It's not healthy. Right.
Goodbye for now.
It was only a little thing.
At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
Oh, thank you. You could say that perhaps the worst found me when I returned home. Is there anything I missed? I'm just gonna have a stretch my legs upstairs. Venus, don't you worry. Don't you mind me. Let's leave by the back door again. I can go up there. I want to know if there's anywhere else I can zip around. Did I go in here? I did go in here for something. But I can't remember what. Ah, that was it. This was Emily's flat room. This is where Emily lived before she was tempted by vampires. Right. Hopefully she won't question that she didn't see us leave yet again. Oh, and there was this poor lady round here. Karina Billow. Who's being forced to eat rats by someone or something. There's a rat over there. And I'm just wondering if we can catch Karina in the act of anything. There's a lot of hints yet locked regarding her, because we've not managed to discover anything about her situation. Just going for a walk. Let's follow her. What's she doing? She's sniffing. Definitely looks like she's looking at that rat down there. Here we go. Very good, Karina. Go on. Let's see what you're up to. Do you really need help, or is there something you've not been telling us? Let's find out, shall we?
You make me sick, you juicy, warm treat. Damn it! Oh my! What have we got here? A dead rat. Oh, so gross. So tempting.
Oh no. Oh, I definitely hope a vampire is involved in forcing her to do this, because
Eternal life. through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me. Save me, for I can't stand what I've become.
Well, I can't promise I'll save you, but I'll definitely give it my best go. Alright, Karina. Let's just head her off and have a chat. Excuse me, madam. Madam?
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
I wonder why. Let's ask, why do you eat rats? I watched you eat a dead rat.
Why do you eat rats, Karina?
Their flesh contains the path to immortality. I have to eat them all.
And why do you want immortality?
Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can, miss. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to save you.
I wish
Kill
I
me
did.
then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
No, I'm not doing that. You need saving, not mercy killing. At least not yet. I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying I'm not going to interfere with another Econ. If there's another Econ playing a sick, twisted game with her, I'm not going to sit by and just let it happen.
I can't do that, Miss Billow. I'm a doctor. I won't kill as an answer to pain or suffering. Never again.
It is my decision. If I could, I'd do it myself. You're a doctor, but also a vampire, aren't you?
You
Leo,
what?
Please, make it stop.
Okay, so you completely know that I'm a vampire then? I really want to know how you know.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
You just hang on. There's another Econ somewhere playing this game, and I need to find them, I think. How does she know I'm a vampire? I feel like she's met a vampire before. She knows who's forcing her to play this game. Oh, if only she wouldn't just speak in riddles. If only she could tell me what was wrong and who was forcing her. Let's have... Oh, Russell Calhoun, you still have hints to be discovered?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I'll resist temptation and not say what back at you. About that restaurant I recommended, have you been yet?
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasure?
I hear that, but that money... it could be more usefully spent. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but... if you have money to go around, you could consider helping people less fortunate.
Don't you think your money could be better spent in these difficult times?
Your words hurt, Doctor. I thought you and I were friends.
We are.
Since you ask, I'm rich enough to finance my passions. And various charities across the city.
Ah, alright.
Perhaps my words were too harsh.
Yeah, I jumped to conclusions.
Forgive me if I've upset you.
Oh, no harm done. After I die, all my fortune will go to the suffering people of the East End. Until then, I aspire to live the most pleasant life possible.
Fair enough. If you are already giving to the less fortunate, so I don't see anything wrong in treating yourself to a nice meal now and again. You finance charities, then. I wonder which charities. Excuse me, I'll leave you
Bye,
be.
Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
We were reminded of the lesson, do not judge a book by its cover. Now, let's carry on looking. I don't know where I'm going to find these individuals. Been around here. We haven't actually been back to the Ascalon Club. And considering that I'm working for them, sort of, with them, if I say that, right, okay, it's Doris Fletcher, she's the one spreading the disease around this area, I was like, right, okay, we'll send a couple of Econs in there with you. You know, we'll just team up on her, make this easier for everyone involved. And we'll get the word out that you're working with us and that, these Econs and Volkos that attack me, quoting the law of Ascalon, need to get the memo. Right, Arthur Pembleton, can we talk?
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, it's good to be back, is it?
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
Very good. So, people are on edge. Hello. Did I miss history and purpose of the Ascalon Club? The Ascalon Club is an association of gentlemen secretly aiming for the protection of the Crown's interests. I founded it in 1837 to honour and perpetuate the legacy of my maker, William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, as in Pembroke Hospital. That Lady Ashbury finances. Oh, wait. Do Lord Redgrave and Lady Ashbury share a maker? Lady Ashbury said her maker left the Isles, whereas Lord Redgrave said he's no longer, or his maker, William Marshall's, no longer with us, and his blood is in an urn upstairs. One of them, or rather, I'm either wrong, and William Marshall isn't Lady Ashbury's maker, but then why would she dub the hospital Pembroke Hospital? It opens up the possibility that, just maybe, Lord Redgrave is lying. Because I think if Lady Ashbury's maker was dead, I think she'd have told me he was dead. But she stated he left the Isles. Unless she was speaking metaphorically. Right, okay. Well, we might have to circle back to that when we have more information, perhaps. All the members of the club must be of good extraction and flawless moral fibre. And why are you in the club, Lord Redgrave? Since the club accepts mortal members, who will be duly observed and valued as proper candidates for immortality, the goal of the club is to impose respectable traditions and behaviours amongst the good vampire society, but also to promote and expand the imperial hegemony of England. We are the true elite of British society. We are Ascalon, the holy lance held by St. George's, protector of England, when the saints slew the dragon. As lance bearers ourselves, we vow to defend the Empire's interests. They have a very high opinion of themselves, and particularly Lord Redgrave of the club. Well, if there's... I must have missed that the first time I came through here. This leads down into the basement. Hang on. Is this Lord Redgrave's office? Is this a bust of William Marshall? There's a suit of armour. Right, if this is Lord Redgrave's office, and he's got a staircase immediately down into the basement, because stairwells into the basement, when they're part of an office, lead me to believe that something valuable is locked away behind that door. Only we could open it. Right, let's go have a word with Lord Redgrave if we can, or anyone else around here. People don't seem particularly talkative. What about you, Lord Hambersley?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last.
There is a little morbid with this great hunt about. Lord Sheffield?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs.
This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Like, they're just... They really do have a superiority complex. You can't police who does and doesn't enter the country. Lord Redgrave.
Greetings, Lancebearer. Good news, I hope.
I may have found the source of the epidemic in the West End. The trail could be unreliable, but I'm investigating further.
Do speak, Dr. Reed.
Oh. I'm not grovelling with, of course, my lord. We have to gain their trust and influence as part of this plan. As much as I hate it, I will grit my fangs and divulge what I know. And hopefully earn their trust. Of course, my lord.
Of course, my lord. I'm here to serve you.
Then speak now, Doctor.
I've identified 2 infected families, both linked to a public figure in London. If I'm correct, Doris Fletcher could have infected many more.
Intriguing method. Are you trying to rewind time to find the primary source?
Yes. For a century now, modern medicine has developed methods to locate the original carrier, or the starting point of contagion.
It is somewhat similar to the vampire family trees, is it not? Masters and progeny?
Indeed, but on a larger scale, depending on the infection rate of the epidemic. We call this an epidemiological study.
Well, carry on then. Perform this epidemiology of yours, and cleanse the city of this spoiled source.
I could do with a hand with Doris Fletcher. She's a bit of a toughie.
I have a few questions for you first.
I'm listening.
And let's talk about the fact that your goons seem to still be coming after me. About Doris Fletcher.
Do you know anything about an actress called Doris Fletcher?
The name is vaguely familiar. I imagine she must be relatively famous.
Well, it appears she's very famous. I hadn't heard of her, but apparently very famous.
She's Britain's most famous actress. I'm surprised you have not seen her on stage.
I rarely go to town, Dr. Reed. And when I do, it is not to attend frivolous mortal spectacles.
I do wonder why you think you're protecting the Empire when really you don't know anything about the modern-day Empire. Well, she... As we discussed, she may be infected as a Skrull. Are you gonna send me any help or backup?
I think she may be the source of contagion in this part of town. At least 2 trails lead to her theater.
Well, investigate the place then, and take all necessary measures.
Right, I didn't need you to tell me to do that. I was going to do it anyway. What do you think of this new type of Skrull? Have you noticed or heard reports of a new type of Skrull?
I've discovered a form of Skrull I have never seen before. Heavy mutations and highly aggressive behavior. Have you ever seen this before?
Skrulls are always the degenerated progeny of their maker. If you have discovered a new breed, it would mean a rare kind of vampire is in town.
I cannot say. It looked like a Skrull, but at a more advanced stage of mutation. As if the disease itself had evolved within its body.
I have no idea what you speak of, but this isn't good news. Please proceed with the utmost diligence, Dr. Reed. We must eradicate this threat as quickly as possible.
I wonder what they plan to do with me once this threat's been eradicated. Tell me, what news of this great hunt?
I'm extremely concerned about the Great Hunt. Vampire hunters are everywhere.
I share your concern, Lancebearer. But we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
I have a feeling there is a covert war taking place here. How long before London finds out about us?
Only a few mortals can cope with the idea that they are not the pinnacle of the food chain. We are the embodiment of their worst fears. They prefer ignorance.
Or when they find out, they'll just jump on board this great hunt and purge us even further.
I shall report to you as soon as possible. Goodbye for now, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, goodbye for now. I see Aloysius Dawson has left the premises. Lord Finney.
Lord Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such an example.
I don't know about that. I've not seen him outside myself. He probably just likes bossing people around. And clearly you respond well to being bossed.